Hey guys, it's Night Flame, and today, guys, I will be reviewing the Invincible Iron Man issue number 1. So this will be a spoiler review. I'll tell you a summary of the title of what happens, and then I'll review it. So the comic opens up with I think her name is Mask, which is this villain who gets this item from this guy, and she double crosses him. The guy was gonna get something out of it, but he ends up getting killed. It's a typical, villain scene where, oh, I give you the item, you kill me, kind of thing. But then we cut back to Tony, and we find out that Tony is building this suit, and basically what this suit is the perfect suit. It can become anything. It only works with his mind. He can transform to anything. He can transform to any color. So this is the suit of all suits, and Tony's pretty proud of this. We find out that Tony has this IA, I think it's called AI, but it's all going good, pretty good for Tony. He has a date, and the date that he has a date with a smart person, a scientist as well. They pretty much hit it off until Tony finds out that Mask or Madame Mask has stolen something from Liberia. Tony goes to check what happened, in Liberia, and we find out that Liberia is pretty much a disaster now. Doctor Doom is not the head of Liberia now, and the whole place has fallen apart. People have invaded. Neighboring countries have attacked it, and everything has just happened to Liberia. Nobody has stood up and took power or whatever. So the country is in ruins. Tony Stark comes because Madame Mask stole something from here, and he wants to know what she stole. And what he ends up finding out was kind of a game changer. He finds out that Doctor Doom is not dead. He's not I'm not sure why he's not the head of Liberia anymore, but he's not dead. But there's a big change to Doctor Doom. He's not the Doctor Doom we know. Instead, he's, I guess you can call him handsome Doctor Doom, or maskless Doctor Doom. But yeah, that's what happens, and that's where the issue ends. And Doctor Doom tells Tony that he needs his help, and Doctor Doom needs Tony's help as well. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I thought. Let's go into the verdict before we talk about what I thought. So the verdict of this issue, I gotta say the art was beautiful. The art was completely dashing. I don't know how David Marquez does it, but his art was just completely just tremendous. I loved every second of it. As you can see here, this was so incredible. I was just impressed by this art, and this has to be my favorite art of the week. Other major points of this issue is that the scientist that Tony was, talking to, she has the cure for the mutant gene. So I think that could play a pretty big part in a future story arc or something. Because I feel like, Brian Michael Bendis didn't just throw it out just to throw it out. I think it's going to play an important part in a future storyline or something. But I thought that was interesting. Doctor Doom was obviously the most mouth dropping scene. And yeah, I was completely impressed with this issue. I like the humor of it. There was a lot of humor. The art was beautiful. I'm not familiar with Madame Mask, but yeah, she looked like an interesting villain. So we'll see what happens. I'm completely on board. Like I said, the art was beautiful. It felt like completely like it was a movie. Like right here, the scenes felt like movie-ish. There was a part where Tony was talking to his date, and she's like, you know what? I'm happy you didn't go beyond to impress me. I would have left you if you brought Thor to sing to me or to do something with me. And, that's a little ridiculous. And while she's saying that, Thor just appears behind Tony, because Tony planned on doing something with Thor, the new Thor, the lady Thor, and Tony's like, leave with his hands. I thought that was pretty funny, because he was saying, I mean, he was doing what the girl didn't want him to do. So I thought that was great. There was a lot of awesome humor. For me, Brian Michael Bendis is either a hit or a miss, but I thought for this issue he was a hit. I liked him. I honestly like him when he's doing more of a solo series. When he does kind of a team series, his work tends to go a little down. So, uh, Invincible Iron Man, I give a 9 out of 10. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give it a 9.5. 9.5. You know what, I'm gonna change it. I'm actually gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I thought this was far beyond one of the best Iron Man series that I read so far. I'm pretty excited. You know what? I just changed it from a 9 to a 10, and I think it fits it. 10 out of 10. I think you guys should definitely pick this up. And yeah, just go for it. It's a pretty good first issue. So go for this, and thanks for watching, guys. Hope you like this video. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and have a nice day, guys. Goodbye.